In this video, we're going to take a look at a couple of examples of mass wasting that we can see on the landscape in Google Earth. Note that a lot of the different types of mass wasting are very slow, very micro level, fine stuff that we really can't see written large in the landscape. But nonetheless, we can see some pretty neat things. The first place we're going to go to look is in California, near Mount Whitney. And we're going to take a look at rockfall and the formation of talus slopes and cones, which is quite common, something that certainly shows up in Alaska to a great extent. And here we can see some really well-defined talus cones here as materials mass weather up above in the peaks, and the rocks fall down, usually because of frost weathering. Little bits and pieces come down and collect in these nicely shaped talus cones down below that are usually situated pretty close to the maximum angle of repose, making them very difficult things to climb up. And this is just a little view of them sort of from the side so you can get a sense of how steep they are. The next place we're going to go will be towards California. And from here, we're going to go down to a major mud flow. A mud flow is a much more rapid movement of material that comes very quickly and involves a very large mass of material as well. This is the area that failed. A large slope probably received a significant amount of precipitation, reached its maximum angle of repose, and then flowed out. And Google Earth allows us to get a view of what this thing looks like from the toe of the slide. And then we can move up and see what it looks like up near the head of the flow. We're going to go back to California now, where we are going to look at an area of slumping. Slumping is a slower form of movement, but often takes place when large masses of material move slowly and sometimes even rotate in as chunks of material sort of slide off a steep slope. We're going to go down to the California coast here, and we're going to look very specifically at a slope down here where we'll be able to see a little bit of slumping that has occurred. This is one of those features that's a little bit more difficult to see in places, but we should still be able to see sort of slumped material formed all along this coastal area. Here are the slumps. Right here is a good example of one. Hasn't flowed out, but instead has rather just sort of slowly moved down slope over time. So those are some mass wasting features. Take a look at the text to learn about some other ones that you can't really see on Google Earth, but would be able to see with careful observation of the landscape.